Part 1, paragraphs 1-6. The year was 2089, and humanity had transformed the moon into a thriving scientific frontier. Deep beneath its silent surface, hidden inside the vast Shackleton crater, stood Horizon Station, the most advanced research facility ever built beyond Earth. Here, the brightest minds worked on projects that pushed the limits of science, exploring quantum communication, artificial intelligence, and the deepest mysteries of time itself. Every experiment carried enormous risks, but the scientists believed the future belonged to those willing to challenge the impossible. None of them imagined that their greatest discovery would arrive not from another planet, but from a moment that had not yet happened. Late one quiet lunar night, every communication monitor inside Horizon Station suddenly flickered with strange symbols. The station's computers reported no malfunction, no hacking attempt, and no known source for the transmission. It appeared on every screen at the exact same moment, ignoring all security protocols. The message consisted of a sequence of numbers, followed by a single sentence. "Do not answer. We are you, 40 years from now." Silence swept across the control room as scientists stared in disbelief. Some believed it was an elaborate prank, while others feared they had stumbled upon something that challenged every law of physics ever written. Dr. Elena Carter, the station's chief quantum physicist, refused to dismiss the message as random interference. After carefully analyzing the signal, she made a startling discovery. The transmission carried quantum signatures that could not exist using current technology. Even stranger, parts of the signal contained encrypted patterns that matched Horizon Station's own communication algorithms that had never been shared outside the facility. The evidence suggested something impossible. Whoever had sent the message possessed technology far beyond humanity's current understanding, yet somehow knew secrets that only the station itself could have known. The station's artificial intelligence, known simply as Orion, began decoding fragments hidden inside the mysterious signal. As the encrypted layers unfolded, Orion identified detailed information about future solar storms, satellite failures, and scientific discoveries that had not yet occurred. Some predictions could be tested immediately against astronomical observations, and each one proved astonishingly accurate. The impossible was becoming reality before everyone's eyes. The scientific team found themselves facing a terrifying question. Had they established communication with humanity's future, or had they awakened something capable of manipulating time itself for reasons they could not yet understand? As debate spread throughout Horizon Station, opinions divided into opposing camps. Some researchers insisted they should respond immediately, believing this contact represented the greatest scientific breakthrough in human history. Others warned that communicating with the future could alter history in unpredictable ways, creating paradoxes capable of destroying civilization itself. Dr. Carter listened carefully before making a difficult decision. No reply would be sent until they fully understood who or what was speaking to them. Yet while the team argued, another message silently appeared across every display, as though the sender already knew exactly what they were discussing. The second transmission contained no numbers, no complex encryption, and no scientific formulas. Instead, it displayed a simple countdown beginning at 168 hours. Beneath the timer appeared a chilling sentence. "When this reaches 0, Earth will witness the event that ended our civilization. You have one chance to prevent it. Trust no signal after the 7th day." Panic spread across Horizon Station as alarms echoed through its corridors, even though no emergency systems had been activated. Millions of kilometers away, Earth continued its ordinary routine, completely unaware that somewhere on the moon, the future had just declared war on the moon. The future had just declared war on the moon. The future had just declared war on the moon. Part 2, paragraphs 7-12. As the countdown continued, Horizon Station entered a state of maximum security. Every communication channel to Earth was carefully monitored, and no information about the mysterious transmissions was released to the public. Dr. Elena Carter knew that panic could spread faster than truth. Instead, her team focused on uncovering the source of the signal. Orion traced the transmission across the moon, through Earth's orbit, and deep into space, but each calculation ended in the same impossible result. The origin appeared to exist everywhere at once, as if the message had not traveled through space at all. It seemed to emerge directly through time itself, challenging every scientific principle humanity believed was unbreakable. The following morning, another encrypted file appeared without warning. This time, it contained detailed blueprints for a machine unlike anything ever designed. The structure combined quantum processors, gravitational lenses, and energy systems that did not yet exist. Alongside the diagrams was a warning: build only the receiver, never complete the transmitter. Engineers examined every component, amazed that the design obeyed mathematical laws while relying on technologies humanity had not yet invented. Some scientists argued the blueprint was a gift that could accelerate civilization by centuries. Others feared it was a trap, carefully designed to lure humanity toward a catastrophic mistake hidden beneath its brilliance. Meanwhile, strange events began unfolding on Earth exactly as the messages had predicted. A powerful solar storm disrupted satellites across multiple continents. Electrical grids briefly failed, aircraft navigation systems experienced mysterious glitches, and several deep space observatories recorded bursts of unexplained radiation. Governments treated the incidents as unrelated natural events, but Horizon Station recognized the frightening pattern. Every prediction had come true with astonishing precision. Confidence in the future messenger grew stronger, yet so did suspicion. If the sender could foresee disaster so accurately, why had they waited until now to intervene? What hidden consequence lay behind their sudden decision to rewrite history? Driven by urgency, Dr. Carter secretly assembled a small team to construct only the receiver described in the mysterious blueprint. The project remained hidden from most of the station, protected behind multiple security layers. Days of non-stop work finally produced a shimmering circular device surrounded by quantum stabilizers. When Orion activated the machine, the air itself seemed to vibrate. The room filled with waves of blue light, and a faint human silhouette slowly appeared inside the energy field. It was not a recording or hologram. The figure moved naturally, breathing heavily, as though standing at the edge of another reality desperately trying to break through. The stranger introduced himself with trembling determination. "My name is Commander Elias Ward," he said. "I was born in the year 2096, 7 years after your present. Everything you know about humanity's future has already been erased." He explained that Earth had not been destroyed by an asteroid, war, or climate collapse. Instead, civilization had fallen because of humanity's own greatest invention, a quantum communication network that accidentally connected countless versions of reality. Every timeline began exchanging information, causing history itself to fracture. Entire cities vanished overnight. Memories changed without warning, and people awoke in worlds where their own families had never existed. Reality became unstable, and civilization collapsed beneath the weight of infinite contradictions. Dr. Carter listened in stunned silence as Commander Ward delivered one final warning. "The countdown is not measuring time until Earth's destruction," he revealed. "It marks the moment another version of us will attempt contact. They will claim to offer better solutions, greater knowledge, and unlimited technological power. Do not believe them. They are not trying to save your future. They are trying to replace it." Before anyone could ask another question, the receiver shook violently. The blue light flickered uncontrollably, alarms echoed through Horizon Station, and Commander Ward's final words cut through the static. "The first signal was hope. The next one is the beginning of the invasion." Part 3, paragraphs 13 to 18. The room plunged into darkness as the receiver overloaded. Emergency lights flashed red across Horizon Station, bathing the walls in an eerie glow. Orion immediately isolated the chamber to prevent a catastrophic energy surge, but the damage had already begun. Every computer screen displayed strange symbols that no one had programmed. Some scientists reported hearing whispers through their headsets, even though all communication channels were offline. Others watched security cameras show empty hallways where shadowy figures seemed to appear for only a fraction of a second. It felt as though reality itself had developed tiny cracks, allowing something from another timeline to briefly slip into their world. With only hours remaining on the countdown, Dr. Elena Carter gathered the entire research team inside the Central Command Hall. Fear filled the room, but so did determination. She reminded everyone that science had always advanced by confronting the unknown rather than running from it. Orion analyzed Commander Ward's final transmission and uncovered one crucial detail hidden beneath the corrupted data. The mysterious receiver had acted like a doorway, but it could also become a shield. If the quantum field were reversed at precisely the right moment, it could block any incoming transmission from crossing into their timeline. The opportunity would last less than 30 seconds, and failure could permanently merge multiple realities. As the countdown reached its final minute, silence settled over Horizon Station. Every scientist focused on their assigned console, while Earth continued its ordinary day, unaware that its future depended on a small team beneath the moon's surface. At exactly 10 seconds remaining, every display suddenly lit up with a new message. "We have arrived. Open the channel, and your civilization will become limitless." The words were accompanied by breathtaking images of futuristic cities floating above oceans, diseases erased forever, and humanity traveling between galaxies. The offer was irresistible. Yet Dr. Carter remembered Commander Ward's warning that the greatest lies often arrived wrapped in humanity's deepest dreams. The timer struck 0. A blinding wave of blue-white energy erupted from the receiver, shaking Horizon Station to its foundations. Orion executed the reversal sequence, while engineers struggled to keep the reactor stable. For a terrifying moment, dozens of ghostly versions of the command room appeared, overlapping one another like reflections in broken glass. Scientists caught glimpses of alternate selves making different choices, some victorious, others consumed by chaos. Then, with one final surge of power, the quantum shield expanded outward. The invading signal shattered into millions of fragments before dissolving into silence. The impossible connection between timelines had been severed, and reality slowly returned to normal. Hours later, the station stabilized, but nothing felt quite the same. The countdown had disappeared, the mysterious messages had ceased, and every trace of Commander Ward's transmission vanished from the system. Only one encrypted file remained deep inside Orion's memory. When Dr. Carter finally opened it, she found a single sentence. "You did not save our future. You protected yours." The realization was both comforting and heartbreaking. Somewhere beyond their reach, another version of humanity had still been lost. Their sacrifice had given this timeline a second chance, even though they would never witness the world they had helped preserve. Months later, Horizon Station resumed normal scientific operations, but the experience forever changed humanity's understanding of the universe. Governments quietly established new safeguards around quantum communication research, ensuring that no experiment would ever again attempt to connect directly with alternate timelines. Dr. Elena Carter often stood alone beneath the station's great observation dome, staring at the distant blue glow of Earth. She knew the greatest discoveries were not always those that expanded human power. Sometimes true wisdom meant recognizing which doors should remain closed, no matter how tempting the promise beyond them might be. Thank you for watching Human Horizons. If this journey into the mysteries of time, science, and the unknown captured your imagination, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Every episode explores new possibilities that challenge the limits of human knowledge and ask the biggest question of all: what lies beyond the horizon? Until next time, keep looking up, keep asking questions, and remember, some of the universe's greatest secrets are waiting for those brave enough to search for them. The horizon is never the end. It's only the beginning.